One needs a lot of patience when they want to cook this food, Aboboi or Bambara beans, when you want to cook it the Ghanaian way. You see, I went to the point of asking some vendors on a local market when I asked them to take us through, the names and types of beans and what we can use them for. And this was what they said. Types of beans here.
Yeah, this one is
Bambara beans. This one that it takes forever to cook.
Yes.
Is there a simple way that you can
No,
teach us?
it's not a simple way.
We just have to cook it along.
Yes.
Okay. In this video, I hope to share some relatively simple ways on how you can get this thing cooked, okay? But if I say relatively simple, doesn't mean that we still get to cook it at a very short time. It still takes a while. So if you're in Ghana, I would advise that if you have access to charcoal and coal pots and you can do this outside, why not? Okay, to save you some gas, please make use of this. Anytime I cook bambara beans, I cook a lot because it takes so much effort to do it. So once I get it done, then I keep it in the freezer, then we just eat it small, small, small. You get it? One thing that you have to note in preparing bambara beans is to make sure that you soak your beans overnight, preferably soak it overnight. There was this time that I forgot to I soaked it in the morning around 8. I wanted to cook it around 3 so we could have it for dinner, but I forgot about it. So what happened was I kept it in the fridge. Okay, after, like, during the evening, I changed the water and I kept it in the fridge and it worked. So it means that in all, I soak that beans for 24 hours. But please, if you are going to soak it like that, please make sure you keep it in the fridge. If you keep it, out like that, it will ferment, because it happened to me before. There was another time that I soaked it like that and I didn't cook it and I changed the water, left it like that, and it fermented. It had this fermentation smell in it. Okay, so that's one thing to do. Now another thing is to, again, to quicken the cooking process, you can use boiled water. So this was already boiled water that I added to it. So that was the first batch. I went to boil another kettle, to add to it. So throughout the cooking process, all that I was using was boiled water. Okay, that would quicken the cooking process. So while that was cooking, I just came ahead. We have this scotch bonnet pepper, red one, and this banana peppers, if that's the name I found on a local market, and then some carrots, okay, and onions. I don't know, there's a myth that carrots helps with the gas, that comes with beans, but soaking it overnight also helps. So yeah, that's it. But apart from that, I love the color the carrot also gives this. And I mean, carrot is healthy, so why not? So after some time of boiling, I'm just going to take it out, and I started, I added this thing at the beginning stage, because as this beans cooks, it will thicken. Okay, and at that point, when you add your veggies, it'll be difficult for it to cook. So add it from the beginning, take it out, and let it continue cooking. Okay, so from time to time, make sure that you come in and you stir. I needed more water, so again I bought some kettle and I've added it to it, and then it is continuing. So whenever you are doing this, make sure that, Charlie, you have a lot of time. Or maybe in the morning you're home, you're not dependent to even have it that afternoon or something, maybe dinner or late noon. Yeah, or cook it early in the morning. Yeah, so um after stirring this for some time, I'm coming to add some what do you call it, fresh ginger to the veggies that had been cooked, and then I gave that a blend. Okay, so then again, we are now checking on our beans. It's getting soft. Just leave it. Okay. Give it time for it to cook, because there are some times that you cook and then some parts of it will be hard and others will be soft. So just let it do its thing. So yeah, after I tasted, I made sure that the grains, okay, or the legumes or the bambara beans, they are soft. I just, like, this one's like almost cooked. That's when I added the blended ingredients, and This is what I get, this beautiful color that I'm getting right now is from the carrots, the bell peppers and everything. And I have some basil there, like a lot of it. So I'm like, why not throw some in? And oh boy, it is so good. Traditionally, we don't add it to it, but why not? It is edible. So I added that to it and it went absolutely well. Okay, it tasted extra good. Now I want to share another yes, very important that when you are cooking your bambara beans, please do not add salt at the beginning. Okay, any beans, anything beans, anything corn, when you are cooking them, please don't begin with salt. Okay, so after I cooked, after it was nicely done, that's when I added some salt. And look at this, by just leaving it on fire, letting it cook, it's looking very nice, looking very creamy, looking very mushy, just like the way we want our bambara beans right here in Ghana. Now there was another time that I did this. I didn't have carrots, I didn't have bell peppers, and I threw in some palm oil. Unfortunately, that was another day, another video. I didn't share that one, and I got a similar color. I took a picture of that. At the end of the video, you'll be seeing that how that looked. Okay, and you compare and they are basically similar. I'm sure that most of the vendors, those who vend this on a local market or on the streets, they may not use carrots or bell peppers. I'm sure they probably throw in some some palm oil. Okay, so that is just it. So you can serve this with anything, right? Plantain, but traditionally we have this with tatali. However, you can have it with, you can have it with farm or with just fried plantain with kakro. Any of them goes perfectly with this dish, and that's tatali. I'll be sharing all these recipes in another video, so do watch out for that one as well. Okay, so this was what I just did, and this was the one with the palm oil. Okay, little difference. All I added palm oil to the bambara beans, and we add sugar to this. Okay, but it's optional. Some people don't. So if you want, I don't add it on fire, so that if you want, it's like an option. If you want, you add a bit of sugar to it when you're about to eat, and if not, yeah, that is it. So thank you so much, beautiful people, for watching. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you again in another video. Do stay safe and stay blessed. Bye.